Well, here we are. In a lot of ways, it seems like only yesterday that Casey was snubbing young Charles's romantic advances. After all, it takes a will of steel, the coldest of female hearts, to refuse a Charles Barkley chalk-line jacket on a chilly Florida morning. A memory so painful and vivid and detailed that only Charlie seems to recall it at all. And while Charlie's grand chivalry and sense of fashion may not have made a lasting impression on a young girl's heart that day, what he lacks in smoothness and style, he makes up for in persistence. And so in just a short 20 years or so, we find ourselves here at the altar of marriage. Casey is a bold and sentimental soul, and though she may not have recognized it during that brief encounter during the turbulent days of middle school, she was reminded a few years later of an old friend's general nature of compassion, silliness, sarcasm, and boyish charm. By this time, it was a world of burgeoning technology. The world was becoming smaller. We can imagine the free AOL hours spent on Alta Vista searches and live journal entries they both must have made during this time, pining for one day being committed forever to a person they could love. And they were finally reconnected to each other thanks to a new social media world called MySpace, which soon would become their space. As most long-lasting relationships do, it began as a casual friendship, and then a deep friendship, and then the best of friendships. And speaking with them about their story, I found it interesting that both of them knew fairly early on that they had found someone very, very special, and yet both of them pointed to different times of realization. And to me, this shares what makes their relationship so strong. And while they both share a lot in common, they each strengthen each other in their differing qualities. And for instance, Casey's spontaneity reveals the wonder and enjoyment of the world to Charlie, reminding him that each experience is sacred and fleeting. And Charlie's foresight and planning gives Casey a confidence and faith that life's surprises and enjoyable moments weave into a large tapestry with an overarching journey. And I love the fact that one of your favorite bands as a couple is called My Morning Jacket. And what a better testament to the overarching story of your love. A morning jacket once refused is now redeemed by the warm embrace of a shared life. Just now putting that together. Okay. Charlie and Casey, this sharing will be a foundational stone in the marriage you will build in the coming years. Scripture says that two shall become one flesh. Now this odd equation, 1 + 1 = 1, is unique to the mystery of love. This union is the joining of two stories, the stories of your